Traders, Anthony here. We are looking at the US30 on a weekly time frame. So I've just marked up this previous high back over here, pull it across. Point of interest, we've had a couple of bearish weeks, but this is overall bullish. And if we pick up a Fibonacci and pull it from swing low to swing high, in a trend, I mean, we've got a higher high here. I'm looking for the pullback into the 50 to 618 for an opportunity to get involved. And in this case, I'm looking for a buy opportunity around in here somewhere. This green zone, I've just marked up the high and low candle body of this red candle here prior to this expansion. Just picking up this as a point of interest in terms of support zone, if you will. But this is where smart money accumulated back in here, pushed off, strong rally, now big retrace. Okay, so what's happened here? See these highs? This has been taken out. Liquidity above here has been hit. In other words, the buy stops resting above this move here has been taken out. Okay, big level and enough liquidity for this to pull to roll over and pull back. Now the market is looking for, definitely is hunting liquidity, and they'll load up here. They hit that, and that enables bigger players then to pair their orders. They sell, they unload here, and then they drop it back down, and they pick up sell stops resting under all through this range here. Okay, so this is hitting all these stops under here at the moment. How far back this retraces, we don't know yet, but just to understand how the market operates, it needs liquidity, it's hunting liquidity, and it's always looking to rebalance. Now, if we have a look, and look, it could take weeks, months for this thing to... We've got this imbalance here, for example, that hasn't been resolved, So, I mean, on the higher time frame, these can take a while. The market will look to rebalance, and it's going to look for liquidity. So, closer to home, we had this bullish candle, this green candle here, imbalance. It's traded through it, okay? So that's resolved. And now we're heading down into here. Now, let's just go down to the time frame and get a bit closer to it. On this time frame, the daily, we've got this red candle here acting as a support level. All right, bullish. Let me see, what have I got? 1D. We'll just mark it up as a support zone. Hang on, let me just pull that up. Support. Okay, so we've got this nested daily and weekly in through here. I'm always looking for, where there's a value area, and we pull that through, where there's accumulation occurred prior to a rally. That's going to be a big level, all right, a support zone. Now we've got the highs here that could act as a support. So we'll just mark that up on the daily time frame. This will make sense when we go down to the lower time frame. So 1D potential support. Once it hits this level, if it trades down into here, okay, that will be most likely where this thing reacts. Now, have a look at these green candles. We've got this value area here, okay, resistance. I'll just pick up these candles, pull it out, mark it up red. And it's moved from this level, expanded down. So you don't want to be selling down in here, okay? It's already done its thing. Okay, the opportunity to sell was possibly back in here, but yeah, you don't want to be getting short once this has already made a move, because we would expect the market to trend, retrace, and do something like that, right? So there's no sell opportunity at the moment as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you might find something on the lower time frame, but I'd be reluctant to get short down in here. If this happens to pull back, we could look for a short off here, and then that could be a thing, possibly. All right, so that's one idea. Given that the higher time frame's bullish, I'm thinking, if the US dollar loses strength, we're likely to see the risk assets, risk on, kick in. And in that case, this would rally when money pours into risk assets and risk currencies. Right, so I'm thinking, if anything, we buy down in here. That's my take on this, guys. So to get involved with this, I'd want to see. Let's just go down to 4H. This is trending at the moment, as you can see, lower highs, lower lows. So what I want to see on this time frame, I want to see this trend compromised. And we've got this marked up, this green zone. And I'm thinking, wherever it decides to land, it's going to find resistance and it'll start ranging sideways. And then at some stage we're going to see, most likely, a move up, enticing buyers in, creating stop losses under they hit the stops. We see it displace, and then potentially we get that. So wherever this sets up, wherever here, okay, here, keep an eye out for that, and I would be looking for a buy opportunity when this plays out, wherever it plays out. And I mean, once you see this start to range sideways on the 4H, then go down to the 1H, the 30-minute, the 15M, and on those time frames, then you look for the rotation. You're looking for the same price action, but on a lower time frame, giving you the opportunity to get in. And I mean, look for the break of the high. That's all I can say is, we're going to see one break to start with. And then the second break will kick in. It'll be a break of market structure, and that would be an opportunity then to get long when that occurs at the pullback, and go down to a 15-minute time frame and look for this price action in around this circle here, retesting the high of this range when this sets up, wherever it sets up. That's the best thing I can do with this at the moment. Somebody asked me if I would do a video on the US30. I don't want to be selling into this. Look at it. See, back in here. This is a big support zone. I don't want to get short now. All right, I'd be looking for either a pullback to short or wait for it to bottom out, and I'd be looking for a buy opportunity, given that the bigger players are invested long. Okay, guys, that's my take. I would love to hear your comments, so definitely leave a comment below. Your thoughts matter. And with that, have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.